Hi guys, it's Lyra. This is Obviously Dreadful. Obviously, I have a head full of dreads and lots of things to say. Many opinions, most of them unpopular ones. If you're new, stick around, have a chat. Maybe we can be friends. And if you're one of my returning subscribers, I love you guys. Hi guys, it's Lyra. Happy Friday. I hope everybody is well, safe, happy, healthy, as are the ones that you love and care about. I hope that you had an incredible week, and I hope that you have an amazing start to your weekend. Obviously, tonight we are going to react to Tom MacDonald's new song, Names. Pretty excited about this one. It's been a while since we've got to do this. So, of course, that makes me super excited. Hopefully everything goes smoothly with the upload. Having a little bit of trouble with yesterday's, I will tell you, it was a reaction to Samson, Sixth Sense. So I'm sure you can guess why there may be some issues if you've listened to that artist and specifically that song and know the topic of it, why there may be some issues with me, of all people, getting it uploaded. I mean, you know, if you know, you know. We'll just say that. Anyways, we're not going to waste a ton of time because I'm sure that will upset someone. I will say ahead of time because just so it doesn't offend anybody, I don't have professional sound equipment. I am not fancy. I'm a single mother who lost her son's father a year and a half ago. We are making do until we can get out of the place that we're in and somewhere else. I am dealing with a ton of damage, bad landlord, a lot of money. And so there's all of that. I'm also dealing with a bunch of health things. I have some kind of nerve thing going on here. That's fun this week. I just saw an oncologist today. That makes me want to throw up. I saw a hematologist today, also not fun. I have to have a gazillion tests that I have no freaking clue how I'm paying for. And I have to do those within the next 2 to 3 weeks because, you know, must be urgent. I don't know. Kind of tuned out. So yeah. Okay. So we're not fancy here. Maybe one day we will be. I make $0 on this channel. Literally nothing. I think one video reaction is monetized, and it is what it is. I still do them because I like to do them. I love interacting with you guys. I love the topics. I love the conversation. That's why I do it. So, you know, I apologize. I'm just me. I'm here to have conversation with people, to maybe get into topics that aren't so comfortable for everybody, to be the one that will say the things that other people's might not want to say. And, you know, to not be afraid of having the unpopular opinion or to have a disagreement in the comments section, because as long as we're respectful, I love a disagreement. I want to hear opposing viewpoints on all things. So yeah, that Sixth Sense thing, we'll get there, or I will just put it on Rumble and I will let you guys know within the next, you know, day or so. Once we get this one up, I'm going to try again and then we'll see where we're at. So if I do that, I'll just put it in my community tab. And yeah, we have some other things coming and we definitely have to just go live and just talk about it all soon. Anyways, I think that's it. Let's just hear what Tom has to say, and let's have a good start to our weekend. Okay, because it's been a long day. It's been a long week. It's been a long week since the beginning of the week for me. I'm done with it. I'm ready for the weekend. I have a ton of work to do because clearly now I need to you know, to hit the lottery that I don't play. So let's do this. Let's hear what Tom has to say. Names, Tom MacDonald, just released today. Please go show him some love. Link is always down below, along with other helpful links if you need them. And I think that's it. I'm done running my mouth before somebody gets mad at me. I love you guys. Let's go.
They gon' try to call you names, label you with things till you're ashamed. You're a sexist or a racist, white supremacist or gay. They'll attack you.
Okay, so right off the bat, the artwork behind him, phenomenal. And we already know we're going to love it because it's the truth. And it's exactly what happens. It is the go-to, what's the word I'm looking for? A retort, response, counter-argument to absolutely anything that certain people anymore disagree with. They seem to all lean a certain way politically, which kind of saddens me because I like to ride that middle ground, and I don't think it's a hard thing to do. I don't think it's a hard thing to wrap your mind around. I don't think we all need to fall into these brackets and labels. But more and more, they don't realize that they are ostracizing those that sit in the middle and, shoving them another direction because you don't want to be a part of that. I want to be able to say something to you or disagree with you without you saying, oh, well, then you're racist or you're phobic or you're, like when we did that video on the San Francisco choir, and then I had a whole thing in the comment section with a person telling me why I needed to read these books on how I was freaking transphobic and all these things, simply because I brought attention to the messaging that was in that song and how uncalled for and inappropriate it was. Come to find out that multiple people in that choir and in that video singing that specific song about converting kids and doing things to kids, etc., were on certain lists, will you? I'm sure registries, maybe, if, you see what I'm saying? So, no, that's not any kind of phobic. No. You guys got to stop that. If you don't have an intelligent response, you can't argue your own point without an insult or calling somebody something or sticking a label on them, then you have no argument. You're not standing on anything other than your feelings, and it's not going to hold you up for very long. All right, let's go, because this is already we're going to be here for, we should already have known. If you clicked here, I'm a talker. Hi, I appreciate you for being here. But probably not everybody's cup of tea. Let's go.
They gon' try to call you names, label you with things till you're ashamed. You're a sexist or a racist, white supremacist or gay. They'll attack your reputation, claim that you're the one to blame, and try to make you hate yourself for ways that you behave. They're just...
Is he wrong? No, not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. And, yeah, no, let's go.
White supremacist or gay, they'll attack your reputation, claim that you're the one to blame, and try to make you hate yourself for ways that you behave. They're just names, embrace them and they'll never cause you pain. They're just words that another person thought up in their brain.
I don't want to get that wrong, hold on. Let's hear that last part one more time.
You hate yourself for ways that you behave. They're just names, embrace them and they'll never cause you pain. They're just words that another person thought up in their brain.
So they're just names. Never let them cause you pain. They're just words another person thought up in their brain. Fucking bars. And it's the truth. Don't be afraid to say something because you're worried that you're going to be told that you are any of these things. First of all, to be any of those things, the intent to be them has to be there. And if that's not your intent, then you are not those things. Somebody can call you anything that they want to. It doesn't make it true. Unless you're allowing them to dictate who you are and how you feel and what you are and what your intent was over you. Don't ever give somebody that kind of power. Do you see what I'm saying? All right, let's go.
They're just names, embrace them and they'll never cause you pain. They're just words that another person thought up in their brain. They're just names, they do not define you, that's insane. And they'll just call you something different if you change. Call me race.
Oh, and I just noticed he has himself up on... All right.
Words that another person thought up in their brain. They're just names, they do not define you, that's insane. And they'll just call you something different if you change. Call me racist, I don't make no BLM donations. I can stand with black folks without a branded corporation. All this...
Bars. Amen. I do not at all support the Black Lives Matter Corporation. Not in the slightest bit. So, You can feel however you want about me, but the more and more that comes out, y'all should be catching on by now that's nothing but garbage. And you were used and manipulated, and you're going to continue to be so, whether it be by a corporation, by the government, by any one person, until we start opening our eyes to reality and understanding that certain entities do not have our best interests at heart. Just saying. Let's go.
Call me racist, I don't make no BLM donations. I can stand with black folks without a branded corporation. All this systemic prejudice, if you live in this nation, you privileged, black or Caucasian.
And bars. Yes. Okay, I guess we're going to pause 118 times. Sorry about that, guys. If you live in this country, you are privileged. Yes. Yes, you are. And if you don't understand that or believe that, I mean, that's more like a you problem, but I don't know, honestly don't know what to tell you. If you honestly believe you are going to have it so much better somewhere else, then go. Like, why are you still here? I don't understand that. I don't understand keeping yourself somewhere that you swear is causing you so many problems and holding you down and holding you back. Where are you going to go? You know, and then it's about especially over this Roe v. Wade stuff, it's hysterical because I want y'all to find me countries that have more lenient laws. Like, some of y'all don't think about any of it, and you just buy into headlines, and you let headlines dictate your feelings and your emotions, and you jump without actually understanding. We're not going to get into that whole thing tonight because I could just go on a whole other rant. Let's go.
Corporation, all this systemic prejudice, if you live in this nation, you privileged, black or Caucasian. Call me transphobic, but I support you in your policies. I just can't ignore the very basics of biology. All I see is men and women trying to live in harmony.
And he is entitled to absolutely feel that way. And that's something that other people need to understand as well. No one has to validate you. No one is required to let go of their beliefs to validate yours. You believe what you want about yourself. If you believe that you are a pink unicorn that on Friday nights gets purple polka dots and then goes out in a black tutu and, pink hair, by all means, please believe that. Please believe it. I will be happy that you believe it. I will be proud of you for believing it for yourself. My problem will come in when you try to tell somebody else that they have to believe that that's what you are, even though standing there in front of them is just another human being. You see what I mean? Okay, it's just ridiculous. Nobody has to validate you. Your rights are not more important than anyone else's. If you believe that they are, or you believe that other people need to conform to your belief system, that is supremacy. And then you are the very thing that you are trying to complain about. So which is it? That's all. Just asking. I mean, let's go.
Black folks without a branded corporation. All this systemic prejudice, if you live in this nation, you privileged, black or Caucasian. Call me transphobic, but I support you in your policies. I just can't ignore the very basics of biology. All I see is men and women trying to live in harmony, not 100 genders that you wanna be. Call me snowflake, cause I'm offended, I ain't stone-faced. Social justice warriors destroying us with woke ways.
Facts. You don't need me to tell you anything else about that. I can't with the social justice. I just can't. I can't because it is, every time they open their mouths, it's hypocrisy. And it literally makes me want to lose my mind, which is why we are going to start that series on the things that I see on TikTok every day. Because people don't even realize their own hypocrisy and the amount of things that and lengths people will go to get clicks and views, trying to pretend they're standing on something and they're, these big powerful videos. and look at me and I'm standing up for everybody's rights or for women's rights or for this, and then, but if you do that, stop it. Stop it. Because I see you. Okay, let's go.
Live in harmony, not 100 genders that you wanna be. Call me snowflake, cause I'm offended, I ain't stone-faced. Social justice warriors destroying us with woke ways. Mad because they voted for the POTUS with the most hate. Man, I miss the old days. Call me
I can't even talk about this president. So we're just not even going to go there. And I completely agree. We'll just leave it at that. Let's go.
Social justice warriors destroying us with woke ways. Mad because they voted for the POTUS with the most hate. Man, I miss the old days. Call me loser, call me bigot, call me stupid, call me bitter, call me ugly, call me cracker, call me doucher, call me trigger. You can call me what you want, cause at the end of the day, man, they're just names. Go ahead and call us names.
And isn't that's just it. It's just names, it's just words. And honestly, if somebody is retorting to that, they don't have anything else to say. And you're likely right in your argument. So just stand for a minute. Let's go.
Call me what you want, cause at the end of the day, man, they're just names. Go ahead and call us names, dog. Do your thing. We ain't tripping cause we heard it all before. Give a damn about the names, dog. We feel no pain. Your words ain't gonna hurt us anymore. Go ahead and call us names, dog. Do your thing. Y'all are tripping, but I hope you find the Lord. Give a damn about the names, dog. We feel no shame. Call us anything you want, I'm getting bored. They gon' try to call you names, label you with things till you're ashamed. Repeat it till you really start believing what they say. They gon' stamp it on your forehead and scream it till you break. They love to say they woke, they not awake.
They love to say they woke, they not awake. I mean, y'all know I already have that on about 28 t-shirts, but, and that's just it. I will take being awake to reality and to what's going on and to understanding that there is so much more going on than most people are willing to even allow their brains to understand, than being woke. Like, I don't need to fit in. I don't need to be part of the cool kids. That's just not my thing. It's not my vibe. It's just not. Like, I'd rather just be myself, and if you like me, you like me, and if you don't, you don't. And if you want to have a conversation, even if you disagree with me, then let's have one. And if you don't, then that's cool too. I still respect you. If you still respect me, then we don't have a problem. I mean, he said it. He's just not wrong. Let's go.
Try to call you names, label you with things till you're ashamed. Repeat it till you really start believing what they say. They gon' stamp it on your forehead and scream it till you break. They love to say they woke, they not awake. They're just names, afraid of anyone who ain't the same. So they classify your thoughts as controversial, not okay. Then they cancel you till everything you have all gets erased. They trying to tell the world you bad, they're just names.
Bars. They're trying to tell the world you're bad, they're just names. Let's go.
It's controversial, not okay. Then they cancel you till everything you have all gets erased. They trying to tell the world you bad, they're just names. Call me conservative or liberal, Republican or Democrat. I'm somewhere in the middle, but y'all don't know what to do with that.
Didn't I just say that? Literally just said that. People don't know what to do with that. People are so obsessed, and I'm not saying it's just people on the left that do that. Because you get people on the right that are like that they have to have a label on somebody. Why? Why is it so important? That's what I don't understand. I don't need to be labeled anything other than me. And I'm going to believe what I'm going to believe. And, anymore, does it probably align more with one side than the other? Absolutely. Because I think one side's gone off the deep end. But that doesn't mean that, somebody can't eventually help them. Some of them, they're way too far down. They're like, way below sea level now. It's too late. But some of them, might be able to get them back up on the ship. I don't know. I don't know. Can't say for sure. So, I can't say that won't change. But who cares? That's part of it too. Like, stop worrying about voting for a label. You don't have to vote the way your parents told you to growing up. You don't need to vote based on your feelings. You need to use your brains, and you need to think for yourself, and you need to read past the headlines, and you need to turn off the news because they are all idiots. So, and that doesn't matter what way they lean, because believe that it all entangles back together somewhere. It's benefiting somebody, or you wouldn't be hearing it. Just remember that, because no matter what side it is, it all ties back to people in government and everything else. So they're only telling you what they want you to know. You need to know all the things that you should know. So you got to get past just what's on TV. Okay? All right. Good. Glad we have that talk. Let's go.
Just names. Call me conservative or liberal, Republican or Democrat. I'm somewhere in the middle, but y'all don't know what to do with that. The system got you so obsessed with classifying right or left. You never call a person human, call them names instead. Call me sexist. Men run the world because they're aggressive, but behind every man there's a woman just as successful. We will never be equal. And
I completely agree with that. Bars. Men run the world because they are aggressive, because they do the jobs that women don't want to do, that women can't do. You know, it will go right back to the argument about pay, and they'll try to compare the WNBA to the NBA without realizing how much more money does the NBA make than the WNBA. Right there is your salary difference. Like, y'all, like, you guys got to find better things to be mad about. And it's okay that men are better than women at some things. And it's okay that women are better than men at some things. It's okay. It's okay. You are never going to be completely equal to one another. And that's okay. It's okay. There's bigger things to be upset about. That's just not it for me. It's not. He's not wrong. Let's go.
But behind every man there's a woman just as successful. We will never be equal in every way, that ain't helpful. Our differences are why we're great together. Call me white devil, I know you think the system favors me. My privilege is residual benefits from the slavery. Subconscious prejudice embedded in the system made for me. Don't mean I never struggled to survive, I guess we ain't agree. Ignorant and jaded.
I'm not even getting, we'll be here. Not going on that tangent tonight. Completely agree. Not wrong. Let's go.
Subconscious prejudice embedded in the system made for me. Don't mean I never struggled to survive, I guess we ain't agree. Ignorant and jaded, call me dumb, uneducated. Call me idiot or redneck or delusional or crazy. Call me anything society has taught you to say. Cause at the end of the day, they're just names. Go ahead and call us names, dog. Do your thing. We ain't tripping cause we heard it all before. Give a damn about the names, dog. We feel no pain. Your words ain't gonna hurt us anymore. Go ahead and call us names, dog. Do your thing. Y'all are tripping, but I hope you find the Lord. Give a damn about the names, dog. We feel no shame. Call us anything you want, I'm getting bored. Your sticks and your stones might break my bones, but your words don't hurt. So give me your worst. Stupid loser.
Let's just hear that again. That was a nice little change up, wasn't it? I'm not mad at this chorus. I'm not at all. I'm sure somebody is, but I'm not. Let's go.
Words don't hurt. So give me your worst. Stupid loser, ugly poser, moron, liar, crazy loner. Go ahead and call us names, dog. Do your thing. We ain't tripping cause we heard it all before. Give a damn about the names, dog. We feel no pain. Your words ain't gonna hurt us anymore. Go ahead and call us names, dog. Do your thing. Y'all are tripping, but I hope you find the Lord. Give a damn about the names, dog. We feel no shame. Call us anything you want, I'm getting bored.
I mean, we loved it, right? Right. Is it the truth? Yes. Do we need more people singing about the truth? Yes. Yes. I think I've found a couple. Whether YouTube will allow me to get those up, I don't know. I really want to get this Samson video up. Might not have been the one to pick to jump in. Okay, because, you know, that stuff about the 6th already gets, you know, YouTube upset a little bit. So, I don't know. But we're going to try. If not, we'll figure out how to get it on Rumble. No worries. Or somewhere. I don't know. That was, I mean, it's Tom. I appreciate his music. I appreciate him. I appreciate Nova and the video, and Jared, I guess, Potter, that helped with this video as well. I think he is incredibly talented. Y'all already know how I feel about him. I think he is on point as far as lyricism goes, especially when it comes to things like this, because it is absolutely not easy to put the truth into rhyming words and to make it make sense. It's just not, okay? So I think he's incredibly talented. I appreciate, we haven't heard one like this in a while from Tom. I'm hoping that we get a really powerful one sometime soon, because I think we all need that. In my opinion, I'm sure he doesn't give a damn what I think, so that doesn't really matter. But I'm going to say it anyway. But yeah, outside of that, guys, how was your week? What did you think? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about what else we should talk about. You know, what's going on? How are you guys feeling? Everybody okay? Everybody's family and loved ones good, happy, healthy, taken care of, all the good things. Remember, if you're struggling with anything, there's always links in my description box, and you can always reach out to me. I suck at social media. All you have to do, though, is say in my comment section, I emailed you, I DM'd you, just tell me where, and I will find it. Because YouTube, I get the notifications multiple places, like it'll come in my email, on my phone, on my iPad, and in my YouTube studio. So it kind of forces me to see it. Whereas the other ones, yeah, if I miss it, I miss it. I need to replace my phone. Let's just not go there. I'm kind of hoping that there is sound on this video when I take everything apart and go to edit, or I'm going to be so upset. My phone is on its last leg, and I just don't happen to have $1,000 laying around. So there's that. And right now, after these appointments today, I'm just at the end of my rope. So I'm going to go work on some design work on this editing, try to get this up as quick as I can for you guys. So I'm sorry it's not fancy, not high budget, but that, you know, I'm okay with that. I just want to be able to talk to you guys and have conversations with people, and, you know, that's why I started this. That's what matters to me. Outside of that, please have a good weekend. Please do something good for yourself and for someone else. Go to the $1.25 store, buy those 2 for $1.25 cards. Give one to a stranger, could change their life. Tell someone you love them. Check on someone. Help someone with their groceries. Hold a door. Tell somebody that you care. Tell somebody that you're sorry. Just be a good person. Please try to be a good person. Don't hang on to hate. Don't hang on to anger. It's not worth it. It's just not. And it'll affect you more than it will anybody else. It's just not worth it. I hope you have an incredible weekend. I hope that you do get to do amazing things. And hopefully we will reunite here over the weekend for that song and video. But I think that's it for tonight, guys. I appreciate y'all so much. I guess like and subscribe, or hang out, or talk in the comments, you know. I mean, definitely let's talk in the comments, because I love to do that with you guys. I do try to answer every single one. I read every single comment. As long as YouTube doesn't filter it out, which I don't even understand how that works, because I have no blocks, no filtered words, no anything. So I don't get it. I don't know what does that. But anyway, yeah. So let's talk in the comments. Let's have a good weekend. Let's be good people. Thank y'all for being patient with me. For those of you who have prayed for me with everything going on, I appreciate you so very much. I will put a cute picture of my spider at the end. I have one that's in molting, so I can only show you guys the one right now, but I will put her at the end. She's amazing and beautiful, and I want to get some new things for her. And there's also 2 other spiders that I want. I'm like literally addicted now, and I'm scared of them, so it's kind of like a mind fuck. I don't know. Okay, guys, maybe I'm having a midlife crisis, but like, if you ever want to get me a gift, spiders, spider accessories, no, don't send me any crazy spiders. I shouldn't say that, because my heart can only take so much. I love you so much. Have a beautiful weekend. Be good people. Do good things. Tell everybody that you love them. Make it count. And let's chat soon. Bye, guys.